Welcome to Fun Talk. My name is DJ Fanta, and I will be your host for the next hour. Okay, so basically, today I am going to talk about whatever is going on right now in the world. So, right now, it is September 18th, so we are 3 days in to Hispanic Heritage Month. So, saludos a all of my Hispanics who are listening right now. Um, Hispanic Heritage Month will go on until October 15th or the 18th, I believe. I will have to look that up real soon. So I will be playing music by Spanish artists and mixing them in so everybody can have a taste of it. So basically, what's been going on is that there has been football players across the whole country just kneeling before the national anthem. And of course, that is sparking a huge debate on what's going on, whether they should keep doing it, they shouldn't, whether it's offensive, whether it's not. Um, Honestly, I think that's just a huge step in protesting and all that and trying to say and do what they're trying to basically say, they're just trying to stand up for themselves and people who are going, um, how do I say it? Basically, just, I don't know. You guys kind of get what I'm saying. But yeah, it's just a huge step going on. And honestly, the more attention it keeps getting, people are definitely going to start being like, hey, we should probably change this. Okay, but um, going on. So, uh, Netflix has added new additions to on their website. You know, the second season of Narcos came out. Everybody is like totally heartbroken about the season ending, which of course, if you pay attention to history, you can kind of see that coming. But anyways, there is a movie that was added on Netflix. It's called XOXO. For those of you who have not seen it, it's um, basically an EDM movie slash rave, all that, which follows the story of of course, it's fictional. So it follows the story about this guy named Evan, who's trying to make it big, and he gets a slot at this festival, and it's just basically what goes on throughout the festival from when they start getting ready till the end. And honestly, the movie is great. It really is. So I am going to play a song for you guys from that movie, and you guys should definitely check it out. So the song is "Make Me Feel" by Galantis in East Young.
6 o'clock again. The night is at an end. In the quiet now, until your love fail. When the winter's gone, when I come on, the way you make me feel, the way you make me feel. The way you make me feel, there's nothing else that's real. I could stand here forever, I could stand here forever. The way you make me feel, there's nothing else that's real. I could stand here forever, I could stand here forever. 6 o'clock again. The night is at an
Okay, y'all, that was Make Me Feel by Galantis, East and Young from the movie EXO, which is on Netflix. You guys should definitely check it out. I completely finished that movie before I had to go to one of my classes, so you can totally watch it whenever you want. So basically, I'm new to campus. I'm a freshman for all you who didn't know. So changing from high school to college is completely different. Even I'm still trying to get used to it right now, and I've been here for like almost a month. I think not even a month, probably just 3 weeks or so. Um, Honestly, campus has been great so far. I like my classes. My roommate is great. She's super chill, and it's just so weird because it's just a really different environment. I come from Northern Virginia, and so the mentality over there and just the whole atmosphere and environment is completely from different from over here. From here, I get vibes that people are just free and they don't really care what's going on. Everybody just kind of it's just a good vibe I get from here. And also just the way the campus is integrated in the city. That's actually really cool, because you can just go and explore, and just kind of see where you're at. So, you know, um, I kind of just been staying on campus lately. Some of my friends that I've met so far, they've been, kind of taking advantage of the shuttle that goes to the mall. I have yet to do that, but I heard the mall is really cute. By cute, I mean it's like super nice and all that. But yeah, so far I just kind of been hanging out in my room in the web center, which I mean isn't might sound pretty lame, but it's pretty cool to me. Um, so so looking out at the window right now, it seems pretty nice outside. There's a breeze, so that means we're probably getting into um the nicer weather. After Hurricane Hermine, or as like I still pronounce it, Hurricane Hermione. It seems pretty calm around here. I think that was just like our huge hit for the season. I mean, that's just what I'm saying. I stay out in Rogers, so of course, um, it flooded. The parking lot flooded, so it was just kind of scary, but at the same time, pretty cool to see that's that something really happened, because I've never seen that happen before. So people who's been here for a while, they're like, oh yeah, that's flooded. It's normal. It completely went on for their day. And me, I just kind of stay inside. And I was like, is anybody gonna do something about this? Like, there was even people going outside and just staying in the water, kind of, just seeing the fishes trying to fish or something. I was just like, wow. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you guys the forecast for today. It is high 85 with a 20% chance of rain. Of course, it says here that there's a stray shower or thunderstorm that is possible tomorrow. Actually, tonight, huh? Low 74 with a 50% chance of rain, and then Monday is a high 82 with 80% chance of rain. So if you have umbrellas, I would carry it around with you just in case, because Mother Nature, she is just always on. I'm not gonna say on something, but she always likes playing games with us. Okay, so it is National Cheeseburger Day. So woohoo! If you like cheeseburgers, go ahead and get your cheeseburger and celebrate with that. You know, um, I'm actually allergic to cheese, so I'll just kind of celebrate with a burger. But all right, I'm going to play you guys another song, and this time it is going to be in Spanish. So everybody here is going to start learning Spanish. All right, so here is La Despedida by Daddy Yankee.
Yo, shout out to everybody worked on the album. You feel me, Shane? Yo, shout out to everybody worked on the album. album, you feel me, Shine? Yo, shouts out.
All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Apparently, there's some technical difficulties going on with this right now. I'm still trying to figure out, but I'll just keep talking. So, um, yeah, no, it's weird. I'm just gonna tell you guys, it just keeps switching songs and all that, and I'm just like, yo, what? That's not even the song I'm trying to listen to. It's just confusing, but who knows what's going on? That's just weird. Okay. So, like I was saying, it's National Cheeseburger Day. You know, go out, go to Burger King, McDonald's. I actually just found out there's a McDonald's down the street, which is honestly completely shocking to me because I haven't even been past the TED Center, and all of a sudden I find out, hey, there's a McDonald's over there, a Taco Bell, CVS. There's a Chipotle here, and I'm just like, what? There's a Chipotle? I was blown. I was like, yo, I gotta go. I have to go and check out Chipotle because back in Northern Virginia, where I'm from, Chipotle is actually a pretty huge thing. It was like you either eat Chipotle or you're just shunned. It's just like, it was just bad. I mean, Chipotle is good. I used to work there, right? Honestly, no disrespect, but you know, it was just like not what it seems. But the food is great. Not gonna lie. It's actually, but with all the, well, you know, the whole outbreak with them having this, I'm going to say illnesses and all that that's been coming out of food. It's obviously pretty sketchy lately, and you know they've been trying their best to just get their customers back. You know, with the Chipotle awards and all that, which I kind of did sign up for. So I'm guilty of, you know, signing up for that. All right, so my it's still being weird. I don't even know what's going on. It's just freaky, but you know. Okay, but you guys did get a glimpse of the song, so that's actually good. So maybe once it figures out, I'll play it for you guys. You know, um, I didn't really with the singer Daddy Yankee. I didn't really grow up with listening to him just because I grew up in a household where it's like really religious and all that, you know. So obviously, that music is called reggaeton. So reggaeton isn't really a huge factor in my house. So once I got here, that's what I started listening to, as funny, as ironic as it sounds. I mean, honestly, it's kind of like to me like Spanish rap, you know. And he's just like a huge icon in the Hispanic world. Like he is just literally one of the main ones who kind of kept it going. So props to him. I haven't heard much from him lately. I kind of just been listening to all the throwbacks, you know, and just kind of where he started out. But you know, yeah, you know, other singers, for those who you know, I mean, other artists who are like in the same department as him is Don Omar. I actually kind of did grow up listening to him. I don't know, just because his songs were more of a Spanish kind of dancing beat to it. So yeah, I kind of grew up listening to him. I would sing his songs, and I would just kind of do little mini talent shows with him. But you know, so a little fun fact: there was apparently beef between those two back in like 2008, 2009. And I kind of just remembered it a few weeks ago. I was just like, wait, didn't these two have beef? You know, for those who don't know, beef is kind of like, you know, they had like issues, kind of like Kanye West and Kid Cudi right now, which actually is pretty shocking to me. It's just weird. Everybody's like kind of fighting with each other. It started out with Drake and Meek Mill, and now it's going on with Kanye and Kid Cudi, and it's just weird. It's like, yo, I thought you guys were all like, you know, family. Everybody loved each other. Now they're just fighting off. I mean, I don't even know what's going on, whether it's for publicity or it's just something. But honestly, Twitter's just blowing up on it right now. Everybody's like, hey, they need to fix this because I grew up. They're kind of like my parents and all that. Um, you know, so it's just like everybody's taking sides and everybody's just fighting with each other. And it's kind of like, wow, celebrities really do have an impact on that. So I am going to play this song again. Hopefully it works this time. So again, for those of you who are just tuning in, the song is called La Despedida by Daddy Yankee.
mi corazón.
Okay. Apparently I'm still having difficulties with the song. It's weird. Um, I don't know what's going on. I'm really sorry about that. I mean, it's my first. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is my first time ever doing this. So obviously, I'm still kind of just being nervous and all that, just because I am not used to any of this. But okay, so homecoming week. Woohoo! This is gonna be my first homecoming week as well for the freshmen. There's a quad party tomorrow at 7. I'm actually really excited for that because it's like, what? You know, I haven't been to a block party. There was one the first weekend that I moved in, over at the Brock Commons, and apparently I heard that one was good. So I do have high expectations for this one. Hopefully it's fun and all that. So I heard that, actually, no, I saw that we have We the Kings for homecoming concert. Um, Obviously a lot of people were surprised about that because it's like, who's, no disrespect, but they were like, who's We the Kings? And I was just like, I listened to them back in 2009. So it was just weird coming. I thought, they broke up or something. So they're like, yeah, we have We the Kings playing, and everybody's just like, well, they're just like, what? No way. They should get someone else and all that. So obviously, of course, there's probably some people who are excited for it. We the Kings, their songs are pretty good. They're pretty popular for Check Yes Juliet. And of course, Will Be a Dream featuring Demi Lovato, which was actually the first song I ever listened to from them back in 2009. So, Um, but yeah, some people are just outraged from it because I don't know if tickets are still available. I'm not sure where to get it. I think you can get them you can ask at the Web Information Center here at the Web to try to figure out, how to get tickets and all that. Other than that, yeah. So, um, as well as that, there is going to be a dodgeball tournament or a game for homecoming as well. I don't know where that's going to take place. I do know it's probably around 7 or 8. There's also going to be a step show and a paint type of thing. So everybody should, if you honestly aren't doing anything this whole week, or you do have free time throughout the week after classes, you should definitely start going to these events, especially if it's your first homecoming, just to get a taste of what is going on. So still weird how this really isn't playing the song. I'll probably just switch to another one later on. Um, I've been reading online, and I saw that basically Hispanic and Black people, they are starting to become the majority in this country. Um, and honestly, I think that's pretty great. Growing up, I people were like, yeah, you're a minority and all that, and I was just like, but there's so many of us. How can we be that, right? And then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, you guys are probably the majority, and I think it's great. We're all just kind of emerging and kind of going forward from being something small to being something big, and everybody's just, we can all create progress in this country with all that. And I'm getting really patriotic over here. I'm so sorry. I'm not really I'm sort of like that, but I'm kind of iffy on it. Okay, so I'm going to try to play another song for you guys. Hopefully it works. I'm going to play El Perdón by Nicky Jam and Enrique Iglesias.
Dime si es verdad, me dijeron que te estás casando. Tú no sabes lo que estoy sufriendo. Esto te lo tengo que decir.
Cuéntame, tu despedida para mí fue dura. Cena que te llevo a la luna y yo no supe hacerlo así.
Te estaba buscando por la calle gritando. Esto me está matando. Oh no.
Desde
Es que yo sin ti, tú sin mí. Dime quién puede ser feliz. Esto no me gusta. Esto no me gusta.
Es que yo sin ti y tú sin mí. Dime quién puede ser feliz. Eso no me gusta. Eso no me gusta.
Y yo sin ti no aguanto más. Por eso vengo a decirte lo que siento. Estoy sufriendo en la soledad.
Y aunque tu padre no aprobó esta relación, yo sigo insistiendo a pedir perdón. Lo único que importa es en tu corazón.
Te estaba buscando por la calle gritando. Esto me está matando. Oh no.
Te estaba buscando por las calles gritando como un loco tomando.
Es que yo sin ti, tú sin mí. Dime quién puede ser feliz. Esto no me gusta. Esto no me gusta.
Es que yo sin ti y tú sin mí. Dime quién puede ser feliz. Eso no me gusta. Eso no me gusta.
Yo te juré a ti ese eterno amor y ahora otro te da calor cuando en la noche tienes frío. Oh, oh.
Yo sé que él te parece mejor, pero yo estoy en tu corazón y por eso pido perdón.
Es que yo sin ti y tú sin mí, dime quién pueda ser feliz. Esto no me gusta, esto no me gusta.
Es que yo sin ti y tú sin mí, dime quién puede ser feliz. Esto no me gusta. Oh, yeah. Dicen que uno no sabe lo que tiene hasta que lo pierde, pero vale la pena luchar por lo que uno quiere y hacer el intento. No quiero vivir así. N.I.C.K. Nicky Jam, Enrique Iglesias, haciendo historia. Saca White Black.
All right, so that was Nicky Jam featuring Enrique Iglesias, Fun El Perdón. That song came out earlier in 2016, and honestly, I thought that song was actually really good. Enrique Iglesias is actually a huge Spanish music icon. For those of you who don't know, um, I I honestly don't know anybody who didn't really grow up with Enrique Iglesias. He's just been around for so long, with hits with Sierra and Usher, Pitbull, Lil Wayne, and all that. It was just really great that and all that. So his songs, he's just great. um, he was like I don't know, almost everybody's first crush, I guess, first celebrity crush for us. So um, yeah, his father, as well. I think it's Julio Iglesias. He's actually a huge icon as well. I think my mother grew up listening to him, or she would listen to him, but I wouldn't really listen to him, because I would just be doing my own thing. But they're both amazingly talented people. Okay, so here in the studio we kind of have a window where we can see stuff, and I'm seeing all these girls dressed up, in the cutest outfits and all that. So I'm guessing they're rushing for sororities and all that. So I just want to say, for my girls listening, uh, honestly, good luck. I hope you guys are doing great in what you're doing. You all look fantastic, by the way. It is just everybody's just dressed up for it. You guys, they're walking around in heels and wedges, and I'm just like, props to them, because honestly, I can't really last in heels so long. I saw a few of them walking for a really long time yesterday in heels, and I was just like, wow, talk about commitment. um, I didn't know ODU was kind of a big on Greek life over here. I thought it was like a thing, but I didn't know it was going to be as big of a thing. And, seeing everybody's just trying so hard to do all this, and it's just really great, because it kind of goes off on ODU's legacy and all that. Um, but yeah, so there are movies that are coming up. You know, I'm mostly of a Marvel and DC type of fan. I do love them both. I haven't seen Batman versus Superman yet, which is actually pretty shocking to me because I've seen the other ones. Miss Peregrine's Home for I can't even say it. You know, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children is coming out soon. Um, and I read the book actually back in seventh grade, eighth grade actually. I read the book, and it was just honestly such a cool concept. These kids with powers and all that, and just the way the story went, it really shocked me because it was like I didn't even know how it just really blew my mind, you know, and especially since somebody back then they were like, oh my gosh, guess imagine Tim Burton getting the movie, and funny enough, he did. And honestly, I've watched all of his movies before, and honestly, he is a great director. So honestly, this movie is going to be amazing, and expecting much. But looking at the trailers and all that, I feel like it might go with the book, which is something rare uh, that happens sometimes. You know, movies tend to go off the off the book, and you know, kind of go on their own way. Kind of like I think Game of Thrones. I've read that they're not really they don't really go with the book, which they just kind of go on their own. But either way, it's still good. Um, so I'm over here looking up The Girl on the Train. That is another movie that is coming up. Emily Blunt is in it. Haley Bennett, Rebecca Ferguson. I was looking it up on Wikipedia, which is like probably a really bad idea, but you know, I was just looking at the synopsis and all that, and basically, it's just a psychological thriller. And I was reading, I was like, that's actually pretty cool. I don't know how the movie's gonna be. I'm actually really interested in watching it. It's rated R, of course. It will come on October 7th. So if you want to see that, I definitely would recommend it. Underworld Blood Wars. October 14th is another movie that's coming out. Now, let me tell you, I'm going to get into this, okay? Honestly, I love the Underworld franchise. I love it. I love the whole, the costumes, the whole story, just basically the whole setting. It is honestly amazing. Um, honestly, after seeing the last one with Celine, and, you know, I was just after seeing the last movie, I was like, there has to be a sequel, you know, because they can't just end it like there with Celine and Michael. For those of you who have never seen Underworld, it's basically like a vampire versus werewolf, but they call it Lycan kind of feud. Celine's a vampire. I mean, not a vampire hunter. She's a vampire. She's a hunter and all that. So obviously she has to go around protecting the clan and all that. And but then things get in the way and kind of complicate everything. So apparently, I'm really excited for this. Actually, it's coming out 2017. So sorry for those who got really, I got you all really excited, but oh my gosh, I'm totally excited for it. Honestly, it looks great. Looking at the trailers, um, you can just kind of tell the whole, um, just the whole CGI and ooh, all that. It's gonna be great. Sorry. Um, and one last movie I'm going to talk about is Rings. It's kind of a remake of the original one. Looking at this, coming out later on in 2016. I've never seen the original one. I've seen the Scary Movie parody of it, which is basically like closest I'll probably get because I am just not for scary movies and any of that. I do try. There was one. The only movies I do like watching is the Chucky movies, Halloween, the Jason and Freddy movies, all of that. Those are the ones that I can only stand because there's just a little bit of comedy to it. So, yeah, I am trying to branch out and trying to touch on some of them, but it's just really hard for me. Um, okay, I'm going to play you guys another song. Hopefully, it will go. This is Bailar featuring Dioro and Elvis Crespo. Hey y'all, I'm just kidding. Again, this is acting up for some reason. um, again, sorry. This is like my first show, so obviously I'm really nervous for it, and I think it's just. It seems like my spot. It's just me. It looks like so back home I would play music on my computer, and it seems that it's just kind of connecting to my computer back home. So obviously, whoever's on my computer should probably just um stop doing that, you know. But I'll just keep talking and all that. Um, okay, so um, like I was saying, the Rings movie is coming out. It's kind of like a remake and all that. Um, but yeah, it seems like this is gonna be another good year for movies. Or really, I mean, some of them they're probably just gonna be kind of like a remake of original movies, but other movies it looks like they're probably gonna go off on their own track. You know, I feel like when it comes to remakes, they're probably gonna be better for the next generation. You know, um, kind of like the Ghostbusters, for example. I haven't seen it, but sadly, I haven't seen it. I'm still waiting for it to come on Netflix, hopefully. And it's there was an argument there that says the new Ghostbusters basically for the younger generations. The little girls that are going to see and they'll be like, "Hey, this is great! Girls doing saving the world. It's about time." And honestly, I agree with that. Girls saving the world and having leads and all that is honestly just about time. Honestly, the original Ghostbuster, it was great. Honestly, I laughed at it, but this new Ghostbuster is obviously going to change what's going on in society and all that. Um, but I haven't seen it. If any of you guys know where I can get a link to it, please let me know because I am trying to see it. Um, Another good movie that I saw was Nerve. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it already, but you definitely should. It's basically about a video game, not really a video game. It's like an app, which is kind of like Truth or Dare, and it's like you either pick whether you're a watcher or a player, which is basically like a player is like the one doing the dare, and the watcher is like the one who who is just doing the truth, and all that. And honestly, the movie was great. I thought it was going to flop just because the trailer and all that looked pretty spotty, but looking at it, it just looked really good. And it was honestly worth all my money. Of course, I didn't pay for it. I got it for free. So I went with a friend. But other than that, it was definitely worth the money. It was good. It was suspenseful. It was definitely for teens. It had the ending. It was actually really cute and all that. So I would definitely recommend you guys to go watch it. Okay. So going on to a different topic. Let's see here. There's apparently a football game going on. I believe it's against the Patriots. Ooh, I don't know who's winning. I'm just kind of looking at all that. ODU football. Talking about football. Their first game. Honestly, I had really a lot of fun, and they won. So that was actually really great against Hampton. Um, as I was coming over on preview over the summer, for freshmen, I overheard somebody saying that ODU started football around 2009 and all that, so there's not really much of a rival, but I can see the players are working really hard in order to advance all that, and honestly, they've been doing great. So I am in all that. I'm kind of just trying to talk over here. I am so sorry if it's just going on. You know. So basically for today, it's slow. It's a slow day. I don't think there's much going on. I think all the festivities are going to start happening tomorrow. Starting tomorrow actually for homecoming. Um, so. I am saying a lot. Woo. It's just, I feel like, when you're trying to make a word count on an essay and you're just trying to say all of that stuff to add up to the word count, that's kind of me right now. I actually have an essay to do, 750 words about a memoir. I've been doing good all that, just kind of using long words to get there, but it's going and all that. But yeah, so since it is Hispanic Heritage Month, I am going to launch into my Hispanic rant and all that. Honestly, I thought when it started here at ODU, it would be kind of a thing. There would be music playing, people actually having events, which they are. There are events coming up. There's a speaker who's supposed to be coming in sometime soon and start and talk. There's a dinner, welcome dinner for all Hispanics. I believe something like that. So I'm definitely gonna try to go there. Coming up this week, I believe Friday. This Friday is the new opening of the Broderick Commons Dining Hall. I think that's what it is. The new dining hall. I was looking at it. There's supposed to be basically kind of like a diverse kind of taste to it rather than just what's been going on. I saw that there's supposed to be hibachi and more sushi and a Hispanic um, thing to it as well. I'm excited for that. I just want some home cooked food. I mean, don't get me wrong. The food here is great. It's good. It has flavor and all that. But after a certain amount of time, it's just like I kind of want to eat what my mama prepared, kind of want that home cooked feeling, what all of that. And I'm kind of at that point where it's just like I kind of want to go home, eat some home cooked meals, and just come back, and kind of just bring like all these leftovers and kind of eat it here. Um, you know, I'm currently over here fighting with my playlist right now because it's just connecting to my computer back home for some reason. I'm really about to just, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This rarely ever happens. Ironically, it happens on talk show, so Um, okay, I'm going to try to play you guys another song. I'm actually gonna throw it back a little. I am. I'm gonna throw back the song back to when there was a singer, you know, she was rising up, doing her thing and all that, and she is just the biggest icon ever in the Hispanic world. And by ever, I mean like literally, she is the biggest Hispanic icon ever. She is amazing. She touched so many people's hearts. Everybody would go. She would be like sell out stadiums and all that. And honestly, it is a shame that she was taken from us away so quickly in this world. I am going to play it back. I am going to play a song by Selena, as most of you know her. Not Selena Gomez, but Selena, or I would call her, the way you say it, Selena. So I am going to play one of her most popular songs. It is called Como la Flor.
Yo sé que tienes un nuevo amor, sin embargo te deseo lo mejor. Si en mí no encontraste felicidad, tal vez alguien más te la dará. Como la flor, con tanto amor, me diste tú, se marchito. Me marcho y yo sé perder, pero ay, cómo me duele, ay, cómo me duele.
That was Como la Flor by Selena. As I was saying, she is a huge Hispanic icon, and she has just really impacted everybody um, in the industry and everything. Like many people have gone up and um, just go off on her songs. You know, kind of take what she's done and just incorporate it into their music. So, uh, but yeah, like I was saying, she has been taken away way too quickly in this world. Everybody loved her. There is people who Twitter people on Twitter who wish love like Chris Perez, you know, which was her husband, and Selena. And honestly, their love was actually pretty cute. For those of you who don't know, Chris was one of her guitarists. Yeah, her guitarist, and they met while they were on tour. And basically, it kind of just started off like from then, just going on and getting together and all that, and then led to them getting married and the whole world, you know. So, in the movie, which was portrayed, Selena was portrayed by Jennifer Lopez. They kind of recreated that, which was actually really cute. It was actually really cute and pretty accurate, you know. Everybody was like, "Wow, I wish I was with them," and all that. You know, we all wish things we can't have. um, but yeah, so looking out this window again, I see more people are up and dressed up. I feel really underdressed. Again, everybody who's probably listening and you're out here, y'all look great. Y'all really do. Uh, but yeah, so um, I'm just I keep looking out at this homecoming banner, and I think the events for homecoming are gonna be fun. I don't know about the concert, you know, but I'm pretty sure people will enjoy that. I am repeating myself a lot. Oh, I just remembered what was I going to say? So, um there is a festival coming to ODU, and it is called Campus Movie Fest, which is the largest student film festival. Um they're basically like they tour around the whole country, 50 campuses around across the United States. They get bigger every year. And what they do is basically they let students make their own movies. You know, they give you equipment. They let you have a certain amount of time in order to um, make that movie along with the topic that is supposed to be that they have, right? You know, the prompt. So basically, 2016, 2017 CMF tour, which is presented by Seeker, will award more than 100,000 in cash and prizes. So students can win up to 10,000 in cash prizes and 10,000 in cash grants, you know, and as well as the chance to see their film shown and in flight in Virgin America. Look at that. Or even be invited to screen their movie at the Cannes International Film Festival. As you know, that is a huge film festival that is across the country, across the ocean, you know, over in Europe. I've always go online and see what's going on, and there's like really amazing movies that are being produced there. So it says that the top 4 movies at Old Dominion will be announced at ODU's red carpet finale on September 29th at 7:30 p.m. Look at that. There will be jury award winners receiving a 1-year subscription to Adobe Creative Cloud, which is a 600 volume, and they will move on to compete nationally at this Campus Movie Festival grand finales at Terminus Silver Tripod Awards. They will be given many different categories, including directing, editing, acting, and to achieve all that. I honestly am excited for this. I was talking to a few people about it, and they were getting me interested. And me, I'm not really of a direct. I'm not really of an acting kind of and producing and all that. I'm more of a writing and kind of directing how it is. So honestly, I am excited for that. I do want to participate, and I do encourage everybody to participate because this is such a cool experience. You know, it's like $100,000 dollars worth of cash prizes and all that. It's just a huge um, experience for that. I believe that you guys should really do it. You know, even if you don't get a prize or an award, it will be fun experience. You know, you can just work with new equipment and just try to see from there, kind of expand your horizon and all that. And yeah, that's really cool. I never heard of the Campus Movie Fest before. It's just so it was pretty new to me. I was just sitting there one day and I was like, what's this? And they're like, oh yeah, we're the Campus Movie Fest and all that. And they were just telling me about it and I got really interested. So, you know, I am going to continue playing some songs for you guys. Um, Here is, I'm going to switch it over to English. So here's a song. I love this song. I do. It's actually good. I love the beat. I love the way, the message, and all that. So here is Beautiful People by Chris Brown and Benny Benassi.
Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere I go, everywhere that I've been, the only thing I see is beautiful people, beautiful people, beautiful people, beautiful people. Don't you know, don't you know, beautiful, don't you know, don't you know, don't you know, beautiful, don't you know, no, no. Live your life, let that love inside. It's your life, it's your life, your beauty's deep inside, inside you. Don't let them bring you down, no. The beauty is inside of you. Don't let them bring you down, no. Don't you know, don't you know, beautiful, don't you know, don't you know, don't you know, beautiful, don't you know, no, 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 no. Take your time, take your time, take your sexy time. Don't lose your head, lose your head. Your beauty's deep inside, inside you. Don't let them bring you down, no. The beauty is inside of you. Don't let them bring you down, no. Don't you know, don't you know, beautiful, don't you know, don't you know, don't you know, beautiful, don't you know, no, 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 beautiful people, beautiful people, beautiful people, beautiful people. Live
right. That was Beautiful People by Chris Brown and Benny Benassi. So it seems like I have a few more minutes to close out. So I am going to leave you guys with a song. Gonna end it here and all that. And hopefully you guys enjoy this song. It's gonna be, a pretty popular one. Pretty, um, people are gonna know what it is as soon as they hear the chord. This song was actually playing in my dorm room a few days ago because my roommate loves it, and the people down the hall they blasted it throughout the hallway. So I go out and we all start dancing to it. So the song is pretty popular and all that. Okay, so thank you guys so much for listening. Sorry for everything that all the mess ups and all that, first show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next week. And this is Danza Kuduro by Don Omar and Lucenzo. That was Danza Kuduro by Don Omar and Lucendo. Going to sign off now. Thank you all so much again for listening, and I hope to see you guys next week. Goodbye.